Hello guys, Mark, aka the Drunk Bunny, back with you again today for another new video. Today I'm on the road, as you can see. It's a nice afternoon listening to the Cubs game on the radio. How well you can hear it, but anyway, I'm heading over to, sorry about the camera, my mount is just not very good. It doesn't like to keep it straight, and it's constantly jiggling. So I apologize about that, but heading over to Evansville to do some media hunting today. Gonna hit up Disc Replay, Target, Best Buy, all the usual spots, Walmart, and see what we can find. And then I'm gonna be doing a second video tonight, which will be my movie review for Hereditary, which is coming out tonight. Tonight's Thursday, June 7th, I believe it is. June 8th is technically the release day, but of course there's always Thursday night showings. So, Hereditary, a really cool horror film that I'm pretty excited for. Was actually planning on seeing Hotel Artemis tonight, but I have not heard very good things about Hotel Artemis, and I've heard great things about Hereditary, so I'm going to see Hereditary instead. So yeah, on the road, getting ready to head out of town, so I'll probably see you guys at the first stop of the day, which will most likely be Best Buy. Let's go with Best Buy. Alright guys, so through that forest of tree right there is the Best Buy sign, so you know what that means. Let's go in there and see if they have any deals. Alright, so back outside Best Buy, and I picked up a couple like really cool things in there that I didn't really expect to pick up. Spent a total of $28, so decent deals, but these are both new titles, fairly new, and I got pretty good deals on them. So I'll just go ahead and tell you what I paid for each one of them. So the first thing I picked up is I, Tonya on Blu-ray. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a little bit of glare with the sun. This is a really nice slipcover. This, of course, one of the films that was nominated. I think nominated for Best Picture. Maybe not. It had 3 Academy Award nominations. Margot Robbie was nominated for Best Actress, and Allison Janney was Best Supporting Actress. So I guess this wasn't a Best Picture nomination, but I think they would advertise that if it was. But yeah, I saw this recently, this week actually, I think. Really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as the rest of the Oscar nominations. There were definitely better ones. But Margot Robbie was excellent. Allison Janney's performance was really awesome. She definitely deserved to win the Best Supporting Actress. So yeah, I found this for $12.99 with an awesome slipcover that's like embossed. Like everything, the I, Tonya logo is embossed. Everything like Margot Robbie is on the cover. Everything, like her entire like body and everything is embossed, which is pretty cool as well. Margot Robbie is freaking gorgeous, but she had an amazing performance in this movie. Yeah, so I was interested in picking that up, and for the price, I jumped on it. This thing also was something I jumped on for the price. I don't know how these are still around. I guess they had way too many of them. They made way too many of them. They got too much of a shipment in I think it was last fall when this came out. But anyway, we have the Dunkirk Steelbook for $14.99. Yeah, I jumped on that. I actually had another Blu-ray in my hand. I had the first Sicario movie It was only $10, but it didn't come with a slipcover, and I want to see Sicario before the second one comes out, but didn't really feel like, I felt like this was a much better deal, and I wasn't going to pick up both, so I definitely picked this up. So yeah, haven't seen this either, or I saw I, Tonya, but I haven't seen this one yet. Definitely excited to see it, though. Not the biggest fan of war films, but I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, so definitely wanted to see this. And I'll probably do an unboxing of sorts for this, maybe an own separate video, because this is pretty cool. First of all, I can't believe they still had these. Second of all, can't believe it was so cheap. So yeah, $15. Also almost picked up It on Blu-ray. Still haven't seen the remake of It, but they didn't have slipcovers, and it was just a decent deal at $13. So yeah, I'm a pretty big slipcover fan. If you haven't really watched my videos in the past, I do love slipcovers. I'm not gonna buy something simply because it has a slipcover, but the artwork does always look a lot nicer on a slipcover. So yeah, two pretty cool pickups from Best Buy. I have decent luck in there from time to time. I really do love the store because it's a store dedicated to everything like nerd and geek, because it has all kinds of electronics, and then movies, of course, video games, and yeah, it's pretty much my my idea of heaven is in a Best Buy. So yeah, I do really like coming here, even though they don't have the greatest prices on movies, but they're not that bad either. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head across the street to Target. I actually don't really have high hopes for Target. Last time I went in there, it wasn't very good. Their media selection is getting smaller and smaller by the day, it seems. But, you know, we're gonna see. At the very least, I'll pick up some candy for my movie. But yeah, let's head to Target. Alright, so I returned with nothing but candy, no media. Unfortunately, I was tempted slightly by Jurassic Park on Blu-ray for $7.50. I don't own Jurassic Park yet on Blu-ray. That's really the only one of the series that I would be interested in owning, is the original. The rest of them I've heard are quite garbage. I've actually only watched half of the first movie. Never really been my thing. Even when I was a kid, I wasn't really into dinosaurs that much. I mean, I sort of liked them, but my thing was more cars when I was a kid. But cars and sports, pretty much my thing growing up. But anyway, yeah, so no media in Target. Getting ready to head to Super Mega Replay, and right after that we'll do Coconuts, and then that'll be it for this video. So 2 more spots to stop on the way, and yeah, it's also getting to that point in the day where I'm getting sick and tired of people. It's 5:25, so it's kind of busy right now because everybody just got off work, and yeah, I read a really funny meme the other day. One of my friends shared it, I think, on Facebook. Said, sitting here in the 5 o'clock traffic makes me think that Thanos had a point. If you've seen Infinity War, you'll know that reference. If not, that joke made no sense to you. But if you haven't seen Infinity War, go see it. It was great. But yeah, I'm getting to that point in the day where I'm starting to agree with Thanos a little bit. I just sat in line for 20 minutes in the checkout line to buy a box of candy. So anyway, yeah, let's go to Super Mega Replay. So Super Mega Replay was a success. I will show you guys what I got after I'm done in Coconuts, which is the last stop, literally 2 stores down. Yeah, let's head into Coconuts. I highly doubt I'm going to pick something up in here because I've already spent enough money today, but You know, I'll usually look through the CDs. This is where I buy my used CDs usually. Their vinyl prices are not very good, so I don't usually pick up any vinyl in here. Movie prices are so-so, but they've got so much in there that you really have to dig through all of the shit to find something good. So don't really have time to do that. So I'm pretty much just going to look through the CDs, see if there's anything good. If not, then I'll just show you guys what I picked up at Super Mega Replay. So let's go to Coconuts. Alright, so that was an absurdly quick trip to Coconuts. The only thing I was even remotely interested in was they had some t-shirts on sale for $12.99 that were also buy one, get one 50% off. So I could have gotten 2 t-shirts for around 20 bucks. That would have been a decent deal, but none of them were that amazing that I wanted to spend $20. So I just decided to wait. Some pretty cool Marvel ones, but nothing that amazing. Anyway, turn the car on because it is super hot today. It's been super hot all day. Sun's about to go down though within the next 2 hours, so that'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and run through everything that I picked up at Super Mega Replay. We don't need the air on full blast. And I'll just kind of go in order of the mundane / slightly interesting all the way up to the awesome. So I picked up 6 titles in here. First one here is the Blu-ray for Hall Pass. A funny comedy film from the mid-2000s, I believe. Which is kind of my go-to spot for comedy. Looking for a date, but I can't find one. My guess is, oh, this is actually 2011, so this is newer than I thought. But stars Owen Wilson and Jason Sudeikis. I am a pretty big fan of Sudeikis. But yeah, this was kind of my period of comedy movies that I really loved, that I had that nostalgic feeling for. Because I was, like I've said many times, I grew up in a Christian household where what I watched was policed very heavily. And I would watch movies like this when I was pretty young, like 12, 13, 14, without my parents, you know, knowing that I've watched them. That was kind of like my rebellion almost. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film. I didn't think it was amazing or anything, but enjoyed it enough to want to own it on Blu-ray. So yeah, Hall Pass, just kind of a fun comedy there. This is the only DVD I picked up. I got seasons 1 and 2 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is the first DVD of this series that's in my collection. There's like 20 million of them because this show still is going on. It started way back in 2005. I think it's on like season 13 now or something, 14. I don't know, it's pretty crazy. I've heard amazing things about this. I've watched a few episodes. I thought it was okay, so I just decided to pick it up. It was cheap again. Actually, I could have gotten that one for free. Who knows? Because they always give you a free one if you buy 6. Or at least 6. Let's see. What should I do next? Let's go with this one. So I picked up Inferno on Blu-ray. It says Blu-ray and digital. Let's see if there's a digital copy in here. There is. Cool. Maybe. That looks like a coupon code. Yeah, there is a digital copy. Let's see if it's any good. I've started using digital copies now. Got a collection of about 15 movies on the Movies Anywhere app, which is pretty cool. I do kind of like digital copies now. I didn't used to, but I like having Blu-ray quality that I could watch on my laptop. That's pretty cool. But anyway, this is the final film, or at least maybe the final film, hopefully the final film in the Da Vinci Code series. I definitely enjoyed the first 2. I know they're kind of guilty pleasures for me. I know they're not very good, but the kind of like action films based on like religious mythology, which I think is pretty cool actually. I'm very much into that kind of stuff. I'm a history major, so it's kind of right up my alley, even though these films really aren't very good. I had to pick this one up. This is the only one I haven't seen yet. It came out in 2016, I think. It still had the slipcover on it, which was nice. Another one still had the slipcover on it. We got The Big Short, $3.99 Blu-ray DVD. I've seen this film a few times, really enjoyed it. It's about the Wall Street crash in 2008, and these four guys, I guess, that kind of predicted the whole thing and made a whole lot of money off of it. So yeah, it was really well done. It's done by Adam McKay. Made this film, who's more known as a comedy director, but he made this really serious tone. It's got Christian Bale, who's one of my favorite actors of all time. It's also got Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt. A star-studded cast right there. Christian Bale is one of my favorite actors, though, because he played Batman in my all-time favorite Batman series. So always have loved Christian Bale. And I mean, not on top of that, but he's got like American Psycho. So many amazing performances from him. Next up, this is a cool one that I didn't own yet, surprisingly. Halloween on Blu-ray. Again, $3.99. A classic horror film that I had to own in my collection. Actually kind of surprised that I didn't own it yet. But, yeah. Pretty simple there. Love that cover art. That's an iconic poster art right there. And then finally, it slipped out of its case. Let's see. This was the one I was most excited for. I actually debated on this for a while, and I'll tell you why. The Indiana Jones Complete Collection on Blu-ray for $14.99. So in total, I spent just over $30 here for 6 awesome titles. One of them being a 4-movie collection here. You'd say Indiana Jones on Blu-ray for $14.99, that's a damn good deal. Why did you second guess yourself? Well, I already own the 3-movie box set that comes in on DVD. So I already own that in my collection. I already own the 4th movie on DVD. I don't own any of these on Blu-ray, though, and that's really what made me jump on this. Yeah, I needed to own these on Blu-ray. I'm becoming a bit of a Blu-ray snob. But it's a really awesome box set for $15, and, you know, when I figured up how much I was going to be paying, it really wasn't that bad at all. And I love the art in this. It's in a really awesome book packaging. I'll probably do a DVD Blu-ray update sometime very soon, where I'll show you guys the packaging on all this stuff. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was willing to spend $15 for movies that I already own, but I guess I am. It was just too good to pass up. So yeah, that's all I picked up at Super Mega Replay. So in total, I picked up 8 awesome DVDs and Blu-rays today. 1 DVD actually, 7 Blu-rays. So yeah, I'm planning on doing these media hunting things like once every, or maybe twice a month. Once or twice a month. I don't need to be buying 8 Blu-rays every week, or else I would do it every week, but I really don't need to do that until I have a more permanent living situation where I could really devote a room in my apartment to movies, which is kind of what I've planned out. When I actually get my own place, I'm going to have a room dedicated to movies. It'll be my theater room. And then I'm going to have my bedroom be my music room, where I'll store my record player, CD player, all my CDs and records and stuff in my bedroom. But I'm planning on having the living room being basically a theater room with a really good TV and my collection, my movie collection. But like I said, I don't have that permanent living situation. It'll probably be another year for me before I get my own place, my own apartment, where I'm not sharing a place with other people or living with my parents. So like I said, I don't need to be buying 8 Blu-rays every week right now. You know, every couple weeks, every 3 weeks, maybe that's okay. I haven't done one of these in at least a couple weeks. It's been since I saw Avengers, which has been a long time. So figured it was about time to do one of these. I love making these videos. Obviously, I love buying Blu-rays. I love the thrill of the hunt, never knowing what you're going to find when you go out during the day. So it's always fun. And yeah, building one heck of a collection here. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below to stay tuned for my future content. Like I said, there's plenty of stuff that's coming soon. And have an amazing day. Bye.